LeBron James has done it once more. The Los Angeles Lakers superstar has been rather quiet by his standards in recent games, putting in a normal 20 to 30 point performance in every game. We are going to get another statement game from him in the coming days, especially with media attention on him and his squad heating up. We finally got that statement game from LeBron, and it was a monster performance. In a key regular season game against the Golden State Warriors, the Lakers star exhibited all of his might, scoring 56 points and grabbing 10 boards. It's the type of performance that could easily be considered the best game of any other player's career. However, for LeBron, it's just another blip on his lengthy list of statement games. Let's see where his 56-point performance against the Warriors ranks in his career. Let's get right into it. At number 5, against the Warriors on March 5th, 2021, 56 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 19 for 31 shooting. Unsurprisingly, LeBron's vintage performance scores lower than many of his best statement games of all time. It's not because his performance here was bad, far from it. The Lakers needed every point from LeBron scored for them, and he delivered in spades. After criticizing the fact that he isn't acknowledged as a scorer, LeBron demonstrated why he's one of the best bucket getters in history. The drawback to this game is that it occurred during the regular season. Yes, it was against Golden State, who have a fresh look and are one of the greatest teams in the NBA. Yes, he was 37 at the time. However, the stakes in this game are rather low, especially when compared to some of the high-intensity playoff games that we'll witness later. At number 4, Game 1 of the 2018 NBA Finals vs. the Warriors, 51 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists. The 2018 NBA Finals will be remembered for J.R. Smith's awful error and LeBron's reaction to it. However, the reality that LeBron produced one of the best individual performances in Finals history in that game was forgotten in the midst of all the memes. With only Kevin Love as a backup, LeBron carried this burden on his huge shoulders. A 50-point near triple-double nearly took Game 1 from the Warriors, but Smith strangely forgot the score and assumed they were ahead, sending the game to overtime. The Cavaliers would lose the game, and LeBron would lose the series, and LeBron would sign with the Lakers in the offseason. At number 3, Game 5 of the 2007 Eastern Conference Finals vs. the Detroit Pistons, 48 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. Young LeBron James was a different beast than the Lakers LeBron James we see now. James was a physical freak back then, a near unstoppable force of nature who could get to his positions whenever he wanted. Back then, he was a nightmare to defend, but in a very different fashion than we see today. His effort in Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Pistons is a classic example of his brilliance. James looked superhuman at moments against a powerful Detroit defense with no one able to touch him. He would finish the game in spectacular fashion, scoring the final 25 points to help the Cavs grab a 3-2 series lead. At number 2, Game 7 of the 2016 NBA Finals vs. the Warriors, 27 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists. The 2016 NBA Finals remain LeBron's crowning achievement. Despite winning championships in Miami and LA, the 3-1 comeback will always be remembered by fans as the finest justification for LeBron's status as the GOAT. The final 3 games of that series were all showpieces for James. It says a lot that his historic Game 7 performance, completed with the block, isn't even his best individual effort. However, the declaration about winning that game and series will live on in the minds of every fan who witnessed it. At number 1, Game 5 of the 2016 NBA Finals vs. the Warriors, 41 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 blocks, and 3 assists. When it comes to elimination games, James has always been a beast. When he and his Los Angeles Lakers were up against it, the star shone the brightest. It was make-or-break moment for LeBron in Game 5 of the 2016 NBA Finals as he faced a loud Golden State Warriors crowd, and boy did he give. His 41-point performance double-double set the tone for the next 2 games of the comeback attempt. With that performance, LeBron James made a strong statement. If you wanted to finish off the king, you had better come at him with your best shot. Well guys, thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a video. We'll see you guys next time.